Welcome back to LHScars channel for the third video where I will be unboxing the Japan Series gift pack from Majorette. Let's get right into it. So this is the Majorette Japan Series 5 pack. Look at this packaging, this is not just a toy box. Before we even open it, look at the artwork. See this artwork behind the cars? Manga style drawing. This is a direct reference to Initial D, the manga that made JDM culture famous worldwide. 48 million copies of Initial D sold. That's how big JDM culture is. Down here it says Japan Series. This is actually Japanese letters. Majorette put actual Japanese text on the box. They know exactly who buys this. Then look at the cherry blossom design in the lower. The cherry blossom is Japan's national flower. Every detail on this box is intentional. And you can already see the 5 cars through the clear window. White, green, blue, red, yellow. 5 legendary colors. The blue in the middle, you already know what that is. The R34 artwork on the box with the Mitsubishi. It looks good. They put the R34 on the beginning at the front of the box because even they know what's the star of this pack. Here's the list of all 5 cars: the Honda Civic EK9, Nissan Safiro A31, Nissan Skyline GTR R34, Toyota Supra JZA80, Mitsubishi Lancer Evo. 5 of the greatest Japanese cars ever made, all in one box. Every single one of these cars is a legend. The real version together are worth over 500,000 euros. This box cost me 20 euros, so let's open it. So I got it open. Now you can have a closer view of the cars. All look amazing. Now let me get them off from this packaging and tell them everything you need to know about them one by one. I will be rating every car from 1 to 10. So the first car is the Honda Civic EK9 Type R. These cars are in Japan only, never sold in USA or Europe. These things revs to 8,900 RPM, that's almost like a motorcycle. Weighs only 1,050 kilograms. This is lighter than modern hatchback. It has no radio, no air conditioning, standard. Every gram was removed. Only 8,634 were ever produced. The red H badge for Honda. Only Type R models get this. The VTEC meme. VTEC just kicked in ya. That's because the VTEC engine in this is as strong as anything. Now these things are worth in 25,000 euros. This tripled in 5 years. Considered the greatest front-wheel drive car ever made. This thing. Let's move on to the next car. I will rate this car a 8 out of 10. This is a Nissan Safiro A31. This car was never sold outside Japan officially. This is the Drift King Keiichi Chihua made it famous. Inspired Initial D and Toge culture. The name Safiro means gentle breeze in Spanish. The RB20DET engine, same family as the Skyline. Now worth 15 to 25,000 euros in Japan. Rarest casting in entire Majorette range. Let's move on to the next one, the Nissan Skyline GTR R34. This car will be, let's give it a 9 out of 10. So time for the star of this pack, the Nissan Skyline GTR R34, nicknamed Godzilla by Australian press. Officially it's 276 horsepower, actually it's closer to 330, but Japanese manufacturers had a secret agreement to never claim over 276 horsepower. This thing was banned from the USA for 25 years. The ban lifted in 2024, prices exploded immediately. Now a clean R34 GTR sells for 100 to 300,000 euros. Paul Walker's movie R34 sold for nearly 2 million euros. Only 11,578 were ever produced. The RB26DETT engine handles 1,000 horsepower in a stock block. This car was featured in Gran Turismo since the first game 1997. The final R34 ever made sits in a Nissan museum, never to be sold. The Attesa all-wheel drive system confused rival engineers completely. I'm gonna give this a car a 9.5 out of 10. I really like this car. Let's move on to the next car, the Toyota Supra JZA80. So the next car, the Toyota Supra JZA80. The 2JZ engine handles 1,000 horsepower with basic modifications. The mechanic joke was a couple years ago popular that everything around it breaks when the 2JZ keeps running. Paul Walker's orange Supra from Fast and Furious sold for 185,000 euros. The production of these Mark IV Supras stopped in 2002 and then restarted in 2019 after a 17 years gap. The new Supra, the Mark V, these are the Mark V Supras. By the way, this is not part of the pack, okay? Now go for 80 to 150,000 euros. The Supra name comes from Latin, means above or beyond. Toyota designed the 2JZ engine to be untunable. Powers proved them wrong. The tuners, everything proved them wrong. It is very tunable. I'm going to give this car a 9.3 out of 10. Let's move on. Last but not least, the Mitsubishi Lancer Evo. Built purely to qualify for Road Rally Championship, won VRC multiple times with Tommy Mäkinen at the wheel. Greatest rivalry in motorsport, the Subaru Impreza versus the Mitsubishi Evo. Production ended permanently in 2016, no replacement ever. The Evo 6 Tommy Mäkinen edition is a holy grail variant. Clean examples now sell 30 to 60,000. The rally car that Tommy Mäkinen driven sells for much more. The carbon fiber roof on the Evo 9, lowered center of gravity, active yaw control took competitors 10 years to copy. So overall, these are all the cars I got from the Japan Series pack. All 5 real cars together are worth 500,000 euro or more. If you would buy them brand new in Japan in the early 2000s, the total would be roughly 60,000 euros. The same cars today, 500,000, nearly 10 times return. This Majorette set costs only 22 euros for all 5. A sealed set in 5 years could be a 120 euros set. The JDM market is growing 25% per year globally. All 5 in Gran Turismo and Forza Horizon games, lots of them in Need for Speed. These are rare and legendary cars even in video games. The R34 and the Supra in Fast and Furious, initial D manga, 48 million copies sold. Need for Speed Underground has all of these cars. It's considered the greatest racing game ever. The average JDM collector age is 28 to 35. They grew up playing these games. So these are all the cars. I would rate the Mitsubishi let's say a 8.5 out of 10. I forgot to say that when we read the Mitsubishi. But yeah, that about does it for this video. These are all the cars. Make sure to put them in the comments which one was your favorite. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Subscribe.